Okay, I think everything is good. Looks like the stream is running good. I'm not seeing any lag either. Okay, 1 second. If anyone's in the chat, we'll be starting in just a minute. Okay, perfect.
The year was 3564. The 107th Indoline Praetor, Rhodalis, had sent an armed expedition against the country of Sia. Its capital, Amranta, fell overnight and sank beneath the clouds, along with the rest of the Titan. The destruction of Sia shocked all the nations of Allrest. Officially, the act was attributed to a military alliance led chiefly by Indol and the emerging power of Mor Ardain. In fact, it had been the work of one blade, the Aegis, a man known as Melos. Said to be the architect's word incarnate. Back then, neither Laura nor myself knew how closely his fate would prove to be tied with ours in the days to come.
You're that eager to die? Then allow me to assist.
This man is such a Chad. Come on.
There's no end to them.
And it's not just the Wolf and Ferris. Even the Balufos caught up in it.
Laura, can you smell it?
Huh. Ugh, it stinks like...
Yeah, no doubt about it. Blood. It's driving them crazy.
Okay, let's get started here.
These guys should be no problem.
They'll live to regret this.
This game's pretty simple. Stay still, you'll auto attack and fill up your arts, which is the top, left, and bottom diamond. These are special attacks you can use.
Path of Thorns! Yeah, we got this.
You can use your art, if you time it correctly to the end of your punch, you'll get some more points, which is always helpful. It'll help increase that special that is increasing slowly. Okay, come on, let's grab the gold.
Now that's Am I good? Am I good? Try this on the side.
Sweet. Come on. Well, I did not actually need to use that. Whoops.
Try this on the side.
Okay.
I need your help here.
Oh man, after having played Xenoblade Chronicles 1 on the Switch, it's interesting how small those button commands are compared to like this game, where they're pretty forgiving.
Thank you, Jin.
Well, we've got room for improvement.
Of what?
This fighting style. It magnifies our strength, sure, but it leaves us wide open. When the sword is in my hand, you're left defenseless.
What, you won't keep me safe?
Huh?
I'll keep you safe always.
I'll keep you safe, always. You still remember that?
I've thought about it. Every day for these 17 years. I'll never forget it. The day you set me free from a life of misery.
I see.
All right, come on.
These guys should
Okay.
be no problem.
I won't
Let's
enjoy
get a
this.
little bit of experience off these guys.
Back up. Yeah, we've got this.
Okay. Okay. It's kind of funny, you can choose it pretty easily just by like quickly flicking the stick every time that they try to do that. Oh wait, hold on, X is not the right button. Pause. Okay.
I'm getting sharper.
We'll want to increase that skill.
Must have improved.
Polished to a high shine.
I don't think we have any chips yet. No. Okay. Let's go ahead and continue.
These guys should be no problem.
Actually, no, let's not do that one. Okay.
Happy to oblige.
2 enemies, not bad.
You read my mind. Am I doing well?
Let's do the side attack. Perfect.
Focus on the size. Yes, indeed.
Let's just keep flicking and use our special. Awesome. There we go.
With each day, I wish the battle could have been avoided.
The rest of you
Okay.
broke a sweat.
I think we need to be level 5 until we get her spin move. Okay,
I think we've
come
been
on.
spotted.
It's already so low, I don't want to use the break. Okay, now let's use the break. Topple, and now we're gonna have them come to the side, and done. Pretty simple. We'll want to take advantage of those, what do you call them?
These guys should be no problem.
Like position-based attacks, just for their increases. We should be able to take on this thing without, well, hopefully without any worries. Ooh, that attack can do quite a bit to her. Perfect, okay. Not bad.
It's too soon to give in. Just trust. Zero blade.
Okay, yep, not bad. I would fight the wolves first until you take this enemy down, just to get the break move, which I have. It just kind of makes it a bit easier to grind in this initial zone. Okay, any secrets? Let's see. I recall there being something somewhere around here. Maybe it's up the road.
All right, follow my lead.
I won't enjoy this.
You read my mind.
Okay, let's wait to use the break, because typically it'll do the launch move there. That one. Now we're gonna break. Do that. walk to the side. Boom. Ah. Okay, let's grab these.
Yes, indeed. It's not working out.
It's too soon to give in.
I like the way this is going.
This should do nicely. Snow blast. I will go
There we go.
Still.
Okay. Okay, so she just got her next Vanguard move. I keep clicking the wrong button. Actually, I don't think I need anything in the menu just yet.
All right, follow my lead.
Laura, stay close.
I guess they had backup.
Once we get more party members, the spinning wheel attack will be a bit more useful just to lower that aggro. But I would say in the end, it's not the most useful thing Laura has on her, just due to the fact that eventually Jin will be dishing out so much damage that there's like no way to really prevent it. I don't think the tank character in this game is super great at being a tank, but we'll get there. They're serviceable at least. Oh, I keep clicking the X button. That's what was the menu for the first game's definitive edition. Okay. That's not what I wanted. Okay, so we don't have enough points yet. Okay, so we only have the shell camo. Does he have... Alright, pretty good stuff. Something to keep in mind is that their chips will give Laura the perk if she's in the Vanguard. It will only work if they're like on the field at the same time, basically, which will kind of matter once we get some more party members. Then it'll just kind of be a thing you'll need to be mindful of,
Let me know if you want to rest.
just to make sure that people do have their abilities active and whatnot. But this game isn't really that hard.
What happened? Are you alone?
Looks like the only survivor. These burn patterns don't look like Malice's handiwork. Must have been humans. Looting and pillaging while the world burns.
Hey, it's okay. Would you like to come with us? You don't have to worry, really. We're all good people. Promise.
Can you walk? You can. Good going.
And your family? Were they there with you? Should we go back and...
Mikhail.
Hmm?
My name is Mikhail.
Oh, right. I'm Laura. And he's...
I don't have a family. I was sold to this village from Estem. So I'm all alone.
I see. Right then. Starting today, we're going to be your new family. We'll take you back to our friends and...
You people? You're strangers. You don't have to pretend to care.
You don't beat around the bush, do you? He's gonna be a handful, this one. Though really, I was just the same once. Very well. Friends first then, not family. How's that sound?
Laura,
Hmm? What's up?
I'll scout the area. Look after him.
Oh, of course. Be careful. And Jin.
I know.
What was that you said, Baldric?
The Sean capital of Omrantha has fallen. Or rather, it was annihilated. Praetor Redalis.
So it has come to pass after all.
Respectfully, you aren't much of an actor, Eminence. It appears you are not surprised at all. We heard disturbing rumors circling among the Magisters. Amalthus, whom you recently elevated to Quester? People wonder if this calamity has anything to do with that man's blade. With such extraordinary power, is it really wise to,
No matter whose power affected it, it is sure to serve the greater glory of Indal. The architect will surely be pleased.
Eminence, do you believe it can be controlled?
If it cannot, I will let him take the blame. I have spoken. Thank you for your report, Magister Baldric. You may return to your duties.
Okay. We're gonna have to make food here, which is just gonna teach us of the collection mechanic.
Aren't we intrepid?
3 trouts. Dug them right out of the ground, where they come from. Muddy water? That's a Pokemon move. Silly Oopa. Sweet. Alright.
This is becoming addictive. This is becoming addictive. This is becoming addictive.
Now, I always forget, but I believe the gold, like,
Aren't we intrepid?
collection spaces are, ones you can find higher,
Aren't we intrepid?
I guess, rarer items, so that'll help out once we get, future character abilities. Okay, I think I've found all the
This is becoming
vegetables.
addictive.
Alright, the crafting
Let's get down to
system.
business.
we'll use this to get a lot of
It came together nicely.
pouch items, which will be really helpful for like boss encounters and all that. Very useful system.
How sad. That village, I mean.
It is.
That blade, Malos. He didn't do that, did he?
The towns raised by the Aegis were completely obliterated. I plan to inform the mercenaries of this.
How could a person do something so awful?
Anyway, you should rest now. We should be able to meet up with Hayes tomorrow.
Oh, yes. I wonder if she's found any leads on Mother. I hope so, anyway.
I'll prepare food, then rest up.
Oh, that's kind of you. Thanks.
Okay. Honestly, I think it's really funny whenever Mikhail speaks, just because I don't know, the voice actor that they have chosen for this is kind of interesting. I don't think it really like well suits them, but that's just a personal thing there. They're not a super interesting character, I suppose. And then they're just kind of talking about how she basically unearthed him from the gotcha crystal, and that if she dies, so will he. So that's a thing that happens in this universe. We can rest there. We'll want to use the XP gained from side quests just to kind of put it into a pool for reserve. It's a good feature that I really enjoy, just to kind of like, I guess, make the leveling up a bit more personal, I suppose is the right word. There we go.
These guys should be no problem.
Laura, stay close. My senses are heightened.
I really do like Laura's design. I think it's one of my favorites from like the Xenoblade 2, I guess, game. I just don't enjoy her rat tail. That's the only part of the design I don't really like.
This is becoming addictive.
But I'll forgive it for everything else that appears in this game.
Half the battle is living to fight another day.
Okay.
These guys should be no problem.
They'll live to regret this. I feel you.
Hmm. I wonder if I should let the battles try to run a little bit longer, just so that they get the gold affinity.
You're coming with me, treasure.
Because I suppose that's going to help get him to rank 2. I need 75 points. Okay.
These guys should be no problem.
They'll live to regret this.
Come on. Arlo Capiba.
Wait. I feel you.
Come on, Jin. There we go.
Time for one last push. This is
Grab
becoming addictive.
this.
These guys should be no problem.
They'll live to regret this.
I like the way this is going.
I feel you.
Yeah, you've got this.
Catch.
Spinning wheel.
I feel you.
Come on. Turn gold.
Rest in peace.
Oh, hurry up. There we go.
I can still improve.
Okay, level 6. Perfect.
This is becoming addictive. All right, follow my lead.
I won't enjoy this.
You read my mind.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get this dude. No. Yeah, that battle was far too short to get the gold affinity. Alright, and then there's just basically
With all my might.
places to use their field skills. Most of the time they're pretty situational.
Aren't we intrepid? I think we've been spotted.
Okay, so let's take him out.
Turn that crown upside down. Turn that crown upside down.
Okay, Laura, please stop with this frown expression.
You read my mind.
Okay, so... oh, there's a treasure chest. Let's get
You're
that.
coming with me, treasure.
Fang chip. Okay, I think that's gonna help out for Jin. Okay, let's see. He needs 5 more points. Okay. Yeah, it's probably best to just move on here to this next area. I'm just gonna grind off these enemies.
Intrepid.
We'll be able to reach rank 2.
We made it. Good stuff.
Okay, there are unique monsters. They're kind of like mini bosses you can fight. And there he is. Harbinger Cavill. Or Cavill.
Follow my
Not
lead.
sure which of the pronunciations it is. But we will not be fighting that guy for a little bit of time. almost dead. Break, topple. Awesome. Got to remember to check this often. Defeat 2 more Arlo Capyba. Okay. So let's go defeat 2 more of those Capyba enemies to unlock that skill. Oops, I was supposed to set that for tomorrow. Okay, just one more. Come on. There's gotta be one more. Okay.
Even on familiar ground, we must stay vigilant.
All right, follow my lead.
Laura, stay close.
Nice. Okay, so now let's go back to Jin.
You can rely on me.
Driver combo, use 2 meat category. Hello, 80% relatable. Welcome to the stream. I just started not too long ago here. It is currently just me by my lonesome. Just hanging out and playing the Torna game. Oh hey, congrats on editing. Your skill set takes work. Sorry, I lost trail of my compliment as I was speaking. But congrats. Yeah, hopefully your stream earlier today with the Hades game was pretty good. Sorry I had to leave a little bit early, of course. Yeah, no worries. I've been like pretty free during work, so I've actually been able to catch some of your streams. It's like early morning for me where I live. I'm not technically East Coast, but but like right now for me, at the time of this, stream, of course, it's like 5:30, so that's just like one of the funny parts, I suppose, of, time zones. Yes, that's why I felt bad the other day, or I guess that last time you were in our stream, and I was like, wait, I'm pretty sure... Oh my gosh, I'm almost dead. I felt bad because I was like, oh my gosh, it's probably like midnight or something for them, or for them, sorry. Slash. Okay. I wish I had your energy, but I suppose I probably end up sleeping at about the same time that you all do. I'm an old people at heart. Okay, so let's go get that.
Aren't we intrepid?
Sweet.
Aren't we intrepid?
Yes, we are quite intrepid, Laura.
All right, follow my lead.
Okay.
They'll live to regret this.
I suppose, are you familiar with this this game? 80% relatable?
Let's switch. Snow blast. Overconfidence leads to carelessness.
But that's war for you, I suppose. All right, follow my lead.
Laura, stay close.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I enjoyed my experience with the definitive edition. I thought it was pretty neat.
That was nice and easy.
There were some plot points, I'll say, that I saw coming a long time before. I won't go into it, of course, just to avoid some pretty big spoilers about that story, but yeah, it's pretty good. I enjoyed the bonus campaign. I did finish it. I would just say it's like a nice dessert, I suppose, on top of that original experience, but yeah, I'm sure you'll enjoy it too. Right now, I'm playing the Torna adventure, which this one here, it's a prequel to the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 story. So, yeah, this is the bonus campaign that's exclusive to the DLC. Yeah, if you play the sequel game, I would just say, I would just say that it is worthwhile to invest in the DLC campaign, just because it gives you a lot of perks for the base game, plus this bonus adventure. I guess not like a super big spoiler in the epilogue story for DE. They do take out the skill trees because it is a much shorter ROM. This one is a bit more expanded, I would say, because each character has their own skill trees to unlock.
There must be some use for this.
There's a lot to do here. Yeah, I really love the game and setting. I'm kind of sad that it took me this long to play it. Love the meta. Yeah, I would say Xenoblade is like the first and the second game. They're very similar in, of course, their base kind of structure. But it's like so interesting. Like I personally, I'm kind of with you there. I don't think I would have really played this when I was younger, because such a large scale RPG would, of course, intimidate me. This is honestly a game that I kind of didn't expect to enjoy. I had originally received Xenoblade Chronicles X for like a Christmas gift a couple years ago. I think a year before the Switch was going to come out. And with that game, I actually really didn't enjoy playing it that much. So I got Xenoblade 2 for my brother since they actually really enjoyed Xenoblade Chronicles X, but they actually didn't really enjoy the sequel. And when I played it, this was the one that was like, ah, yes, everything clicks. Yeah. X is... Honestly, X is a really... It's like a marvel of a, of like a game to exist on the Wii U. The textures look really great. Of course, there's not super good like shading and shadowing, but I mean, whatever, you know. It does have like a bigger emphasis on side quests. If that's something that you would enjoy, then I mean, you'll love it, really. And they did like advertise the mech system, which is interesting, but apparently takes like 10 to 20 hours to like actually get to unlock, is what my brother was telling me when I asked him about it. So there's a lot. Ooh, no, we do not want to fight that boy.
These guys should be no problem.
I won't enjoy this.
I would say, oh, this music is so awesome. It's a lot better than the base game's tune. Hey Alfalfa, thanks for joining the stream. How's it going? Awesome to hear. Yeah, for right now it's just me. Jupiter may join me in the stream if she isn't busy later, but yeah, just started a fresh file on this game here, which I usually do every like 6 months or so. I like to play it fresh again. And I guess, let's see here. So I guess to 80% relatable, since I was mentioning it, or I was going to mention it, I mean, oh crap. Come on. Oh, shit. Oh! My god, oh my god. Ooh. No! Oh, damn it, I was so close.
We can take them on a bit later.
We'll avenge ourselves next
This is
time.
becoming addictive.
What I was gonna say, sorry, I think you will enjoy the sequel game, kind of for different reasons, of course. It's got a gacha system, which is kind of the most annoying part about it, because you'll want to use all the guest character fighters that like other Japanese artists have created. So that aspect is kind of fun. There's like some character references to the Xeno series, but I'm personally not too familiar with it. Or to that source material, I mean. I was just gonna mention that. I guess if you didn't already know. Oh, fuck. Oh, I guess another interesting thing is that in Xenoblade Chronicles, you actually are able to auto-attack while you're moving. In this game, you cannot do that. Your auto-attacks only happen when you stay still, so that's kind of an interesting thing, I guess, to keep in mind.
These guys should be no problem.
Which is funny, because Xenoblade Chronicles 2 was my first real experience with it. I really didn't play much of X, so it was kind of funny going back to that.
Overconfidence leads to carelessness.
Spoiling for a
Oh,
fight.
okay.
Happy to oblige.
Alright, rematch, Mr. Fane. Oh, fuck.
It bounced. Yeah, we got this.
Heal while there's time.
Now the real battle.
Let's switch.
Okay, let's go to the side.
Snow blast.
Take this.
Did that attack miss? Or did I just... Ooh, no.
Our day. I like the way this is going.
Star slash.
Take this.
Chill stroke. Snow blast. Heal while there's time.
Now the real battle begins.
Oh no.
Now that's more like
Oh, thank goodness. I barely did that. Woo! Give myself some applause for that. Okay, let's move on. Thank you. Yeah, this is just kind of the annoying part where, like, you started the game, they've given you a lot of the,
more trouble.
like, a lot of the battle mechanics, but you're only one party member, or... I'm basically the... Oh my god, they're...
Now the real battle.
Jeez. Oh my god, this man is level 10. No, we should not be doing that. Okay. Yeah, we are gonna die.
I'm not done here.
I wasn't enough.
Died from water gun. Oof.
Avenge ourselves next time.
We can take the. Aren't we intrepid?
Alright. Well, I think I'm just gonna move on.
Aren't we intrepid?
Okay, I have to ask the chat, because this is a serious thing for me. How do I... Nope. How do I do Zoom? No. We like or we hate the rat tail. Personally, I don't like it. But I think the rest of the design is okay. How do I zoom? There, okay. Yeah, no worries, Alfalfa. I'm kind of a connoisseur,
Doesn't seem
I'll say, for the sequel. Yeah, I totally get that. It kind of illustrates the lines of motion, but as far as the design, oof. Not a fan. Okay, perfect.
These guys
Take
should be
these
no
guys
problem.
out.
They'll live to regret this.
Of course.
I guess they had backup. Cover storm! I guess they had backup. You read my mind. Spinning wheel! Break! Can't just leave it there.
Perfect.
Take this!
Not bad, right?
Try this on the side.
Chill stroke. Star slash.
Take this!
Where is it?
More homes
Okay,
each
perfect.
day. You may have turned the tide. Snow blast.
Watch my back.
Rest in peace.
Sweet. Okay.
And now, back to your regularly scheduled daytime.
Shall we keep moving?
Aren't we intrepid? These guys should be no
All right, folks. Aren't we intrepid? Juicing the fruit. That is a fun name.
Can't just leave it there. Another way to keep going.
Yes, this should do nicely. Zero blade.
No, that's fine. I thought I'd mentioned it, but the Xenoblade 2 game is its own like universe.
Hurry on ahead.
I would say the most parallels is, of course, well, the base game, I should say, is like Red Alien Sword by Perky Teen Anime Boy.
Stay close.
They do use the concept of the Bionis and Mechonis, so that this actual like area that I'm in is actually a giant dragon. I would say, I don't really want to say spiritual successor, of course. In my mind, I kind of see it more as like a kind of like parallel universe of sorts. Yeah, like there's some stuff, I don't want to get into it because it can get a little spoilery, but it is mostly just a different world. So, yeah. Yeah, I believe so. I have very little knowledge of the Xeno saga, and I guess those older Xeno games, but I believe those ones have more direct,
Battle could have been avoided.
like,
But that's all for you, I suppose.
how do you say, like more direct connections. But yeah, so like here, this area that we are in is a part of a giant dragon. There are the wings, and then there's the giant tree in the distance. So if I click the map, we'll kind of see that this is kind of like the body of the dragon. Basically, one of the concepts that they use for this game in the base game of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is that instead of it just being, you know, the two main baddies, the flesh man and the metal man, the reality is that there are these giant creatures that kind of roam around and circle the giant tree in the distance, and people live on different ones. So one of them is like a giant deer goat thing. There's a Slender Man and so on.
Looks like Hayes isn't here yet.
Well, it is a giant meat man and then a giant tin man, basically.
What the?
someone
This is
had a bad
this
time
should
at
be the village of
Chili's.
Feltley.
It's almost like glass.
Or insert
Rumor among the mercs
similar
says that's the hallmark
restaurant.
of the Aegis.
But why would he do this?
Look out!
Jin!
It's nothing. Let's go.
Ready to put enough wind under our belts?
Stay with the flow of that. For my bonds.
Oh my gosh, my sister just texted me saying like, oh, do you know where I can get a Switch? And I'm just like, they're all kind of sold out right now. And she sends me a picture of her having just bought a Switch. I'm just like, how?
Let's heal up.
She is indeed powerful.
I need your help here, Jin.
Oh my god, I didn't kill it by like 1 point of health.
This is no normal monster.
Not an Ardanian Titan weapon either.
Maybe it's Malice's.
Get down, you two!
Holy...
That was a close one.
Looks like Malos's artificers are still roaming around.
So it was.
Alright, big titty anime women.
Wait a minute.
Oh, hello, Jupiter. I will add you in.
The emblem of Torna.
You are Jin, right? Wow, I can't believe it. I came all the way out here, and who do I say but the paragon of Torna and his driver? You're so young. That core crystal was stolen 17 years ago. Quite a feat to pull off that heist at that age.
Are you going to arrest us? Execute us?
I don't know yet. I did just save you after all.
Oh, how magnanimous.
Laura, there's no point in talking.
Have it your way.
Oh, just you wait. We're gonna smash bros-ify her. Okay. This fight's pretty easy. You honestly just want to take out Mithra first, and she's like the worst damage dealer, but she's also really frail. Oh, but they keep stunning me. Okay. Boom.
Blue? Hello? Oh, Blue? Please don't hit me.
Hello.
Hurt, just give me very anime.
Yeah, 80% relatable. So the idea is that the crystals we find basically summon people, and there are weapons basically. Once the summoner dies, they return to like the crystal.
Kind of crystal gem. Ooh.
Steven Universe wished it had this kind of lore.
Well, he is the paragon of Torna.
I've had enough.
I mean, does it have the colonizer sympathizer? Ooh.
Steven Universe is like, but we should feel bad for war criminal?
No, it's I am chosen. I am from a blood legacy of the colonizers. Therefore, that's how they can listen to me, and I can therefore reason with them. It's not like we have to dismantle the system, and that maybe it should have been, the rights of the people and underclass that should have done it.
Really? Well, that's just...
To be fair, I like stopped watching the show like halfway in. I just kind of grew tired of it.
Oh, no worries.
Well,
That's fair. I don't want to say you're not missing out on much, but like, your choice, of course.
I mean, this one's a fun prequel. This one has the only female. Well, no, actually, there's Morga. It's got like the third well-written female character that's like enjoyable and not grossly treated or anything. Pretty certain.
Yeah, I really.
In terms of main cast, I'm pretty certain. Like maybe some of the blades or some of the female blades have some good stories or something.
Yeah. I really love Adam here, the silver-haired man, because look at him with his like dumb old chain link armor in the middle, but like he obviously isn't wearing anything under. Like, what is wrong with you, man? Why are you... Listen, Mithra is as like provocative because this man is. They are one and the same. The game has explained this is a thing that happens, that they gain attributes from their summoner.
I've been with him the whole time.
And then this Kingdom Hearts like Riku 2.0 is just like, hey, I'm looking for my boyfriend. His name is Sora. I'll travel with you, but I need to find him.
Nothing to worry about, right?
You say that, but I mean, Tetsuya Nomura did design a couple of the characters.
Oh, I know. I remember you told me this because you played this game so many times, and I went over your house, and you're like, alrighty, here's the art book, here's all the blades. They're written. This is the Kingdom Hearts artist, and then we look at the Watapan, what are they called? The little yes, but the one with Rex, who we hate with all our guts. That's evil incarnated.
I see. So that's when. What a sad tale, Laura.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I thought I did see this. Okay. Sorry, I forgot to answer your question, Alfalfa. Earlier you asked about the FF16 becoming more of an action game. I actually do feel like it was kind of coming compared to the way that they handled the Final Fantasy VII remake. So to me personally, it seems like it was going in that direction. And I can understand why that, of course, would upset some fans. Personally, I'm not a very big Final Fantasy person. The only Final Fantasy game I've played is the 7 remake. And
so I can help out. With causes I
and I've played a little bit of 8 and a little bit of 7, the originals.
I think it also has to do with the fact that they're no doubt reusing the same engine as they did with the boy bands on the road trip Final Fantasy game.
Yeah.
That latest one with
You might
the
think that,
very hilarious
but mercenaries and statesmen each have their own
brand
views and ways to
mission
effect
of the
change.
cup of ramen
It's not in
noodles.
vain.
Yeah.
Goodness. Oh.
A blade
I was
siding
like,
with
this is so
humans.
cringe,
You
but
don't see that every day.
oh no. It's kind of
I
endearing.
think it's blades like
There,
you that
at
are
least
rare.
it wears itself in its sleeve proudly.
Mhm.
Duh. You do know what I am, right?
Lacking in
I mean, I
compassion.
would love to see
Huh?
more like turn-based
Blades like
games
you really are
still
a
being
rare
made in
sight.
AAA studios
be
and
for the
AAA
best.
games, but I think it's really just a matter of reusing their engine and being able to have an engine that can already
So
implement
about
their
Jin.
current gameplay, so
I
then they can
suppose
start
you have to take
focusing
him away
on
from me.
like probably what is a lot of the
I
assets
could try to slay you
behind
right
the
here.
Final Fantasy remake.
But my mission is to stop the Aegis's destruction. To
Do
subdue
you want me to
Malos,
start
not to
talking
seek
in
out
my
lost trinkets.
anime voice
Who cares
this
about
entire
paragons
stream?
anyway?
Huh?
How about
Don't.
you two join up? Lend us your strength.
Oh,
You're
Senpai,
incredibly
so
powerful. There's loads I want to pick up from you. Like that trick from before. Let's see. We'll say I found the Paragon on my journey and decided to entrust him to you. To help with Malos. Well, sound plausible?
I haven't been paying attention to them sitting around this fire camp, so I'm just thinking one of them in their heads like, okay, which one of you fuckers forgot to bring the big pot again? I keep telling you, Adam's like, Mithra, you were in charge of bringing the big pot. Why couldn't you bring the big pot? That's all you had to do. She's like, shrugs her shoulders. I didn't feel like it.
Speak to me like that. He thinks he knows me.
Course is the word.
Yeah, he is.
I meant you.
The
Me?
problem with Mithra is that her
You meant
silhouette
you're
is
unpolished.
really bad because her boobs
After you
obscure
return
her
to a
silhouette.
court, you lose your
I
memories.
get that big boobs
However,
equals
as you gain experience,
fan service or some
gradually the
shit,
nature of a
sadly.
blade,
But
rather their feelings.
it's just very off-putting
They
when I
change and
look
grow.
at her.
You
Like
become
that's the
more
thing that puts me
and
off.
more
It's a
human.
bad silhouette, so it just looks weird.
Yeah.
Her body looks weird.
But you purposely keep yourself apart.
Oh, so now it's my fault?
No, not at all. I respect that part of you.
She's like,
it's not like I like you or anything. Baka.
Hey, are you angry about this whole Malos thing?
I'm not.
if there's a very anime moment, I'm gonna bring in the
Whatever
anime
happens, I'll
voice,
protect
and
you.
it's.
Be sure.
I'm gonna say the most cursed shit I can.
We cannot simply ignore.
That's
what's
what happens when
happening
you have a
in the
bad
world.
time at the Chili's.
But
I'll have you know, I left my wallet in my other car, so I was gonna
Please
get
say
some
you'll be
food,
careful.
but I didn't, so I had to drive home foodless.
I will.
Hunger.
So right now, I just have to just be vibing with my bowl of cinnamon toast crunch.
Nice.
Your Highness,
Just Adam is fine. What is it?
the going after Malos thing. Could it wait a few days?
Oh, is there something you need to do first?
Well, yes.
You see, Lady Laura seeks the whereabouts of her mother. Unfortunately, she has her mercenary duties to perform. Therefore, I often go out and conduct these searches myself.
I see. Then you found her?
Yes. With all that happened yesterday, I did not have the opportunity to say. My lady, Your mother is currently residing in a small hamlet called Torrigoth.
Torrigoth.
That's on the edge of Gormott. Ardanian and Cian forces clash out there frequently. It's very dangerous.
Indeed.
Right. No time to waste. Let us head out there.
What? But what about your mission?
You don't want to see your mother?
Of course, but...
Then let's go! Malos hasn't hit that part of the world yet. It's as good a place as any to look.
You're hoping we might find him there?
Exactly.
That sounds too easy.
We go to the village of Torrigoth to find Malos. And you go to Torrigoth to find your mother. Everybody wins.
And once I found my mother, I join up with you?
If it's
That's the
possible, can you
general
give me
idea.
the short, out of
I'll send
context
my
rundown
people
of
to
what
notify your
is going on
mercenary
so far?
friends.
Because all I get is she's looking for her
And
mummy.
perhaps we could find a place for your mother
Yeah,
in
that's kind of the
capital.
context.
It should be safe there.
Okay, did
So-
we just start
Is this
then?
normal,
Yeah,
princely
no, I
behavior?
literally just started the game fresh about an hour ago.
You think this is bad?
Okay. Oh,
So-
also
Stick around for a
I
bit.
forgot to bring it up, but like the moment where
Nobody's
like,
making you come along, you know.
is it Aaron or Adam? It's Aaron, right? Aaron?
Unfortunately,
Adam?
a driver
The silver-haired
and
one?
are one in body
Yes,
and
the
soul.
himbo.
Yeah.
As if you
Okay,
don't
Adam,
do whatever you feel
like,
like anyway.
he's in the dark cloak, but Mithra isn't. So I'm just like thinking, okay, this kind of just ruins the moment of like the mysterious kind of dude when
know
Mithra's
this
just
is
standing
all
right
very
next to
subtle.
him.
I do get
We
it.
don't know where
The
we'll
reason
run
why they
into
actually
next.
do that, and
It
it's
makes sense to
it's
stick
like a
together.
semi
much as we
spoiler, not really. Not really. The main point is that Adam is a character that exists as part of the lore of Xenoblade 2, but he was actually never given a design till here. So that's actually why he's cloaked. Because this is the appearance of what Adam actually looks like. So,
I see.
yeah. Because when you learn about Adam in the base game, there's no design for him. He's in a cloak. So, yeah. Ooh, he's got that,
It's Blue Fist.
what is it? FaceTime.
Yeah. The whole
There are a lot of characters around because they thought that they needed to add a lot of characters in. It is not a good, thing, in my opinion.
I found something else too.
But what it is that they're trying to establish, like, all the characters, like, that you'll kind of know of, from the base game of 2.
Got Riku 2.0 looking for his boyfriend.
Uh-huh.
We got
Give me some time to take
that's the only person I recognize. And then Adam, the himbo, and then Mithra.
Yeah.
He's
Well,
all Power
he's
Rangers.
He's
Run.
supposed to be so... He's supposed to be dangerous. He has, skeleton fingers as his little necklace.
That he got from Hot Topic.
Probably.
He's like, it was a 2-for-1 deal at Hot Topic. I couldn't say no to a deal.
Okay, so the combat opens up a lot more now because we have 2 party members, and we have our healer now. This is the part I don't like about this game, is that we have only 1 healer. It is not great.
Right. Didn't you also say, like, another character does not do the role well either?
Yes, there is a character who will serve the tank role, and they do not do a very great job of it.
Stitch by stitch. And careful now.
Hey, who wants to bond about our trauma together? That's what they say, like, while they're in the fire camp. You know, like in that one episode of Avatar: Last Airbender.
Just taste it.
Oh,
Came
good.
together nicely.
This is the crafting system. Basically, as you collect, the items in the field, we'll be able to
My god, you
get
can
items
craft
for
a
them.
lucky, colorful salad. Mm.
Yeah, everyone has their own, I guess, categories that they do. Mithra's is that she cannot cook, so her recipe here is whole upa in a bun. There's spicy scorpion cookie. Yes, thanks, Alfalfa. I was just about to point it out. I guess you beat me to it. Inconceivable pudding. Yeah, there's a lot. As we level up Mithra and get further into the game, we'll unlock more things she can craft, and it's great. She gives some of the worst items in the game.
Oh dear. I feel like spicy scorpion cookie wouldn't be too bad. Like, I'm assuming you're grinding up the scorpions. So they'd just be powder. It would be like a good source of protein for your cookies. So it'd be probably maybe a little bit more like an oatmeal cookie, you know? And I don't think oatmeal cookies are that bad.
But considering one of the recipes is whole upa in a bun, which upa is an animal, I think she's probably just putting a scorpion into a clumped mix of cookie dough. So scorpion and all, probably still alive.
Goodness.
So we're gonna give her this ox core. Basically, it's her armor. We're gonna want to do that one. Now.
Oh yes, absolutely, Alfalfa. People do put insects and chocolate as a crunchy thing, and there is absolutely nothing wrong with eating bugs. There's a lot of cultures that eat bugs as a source of protein because it's food. Yeah, I just wouldn't eat bugs because I don't want to. And that's just as valid.
More to add to my repertoire. Excellent. More to add to my repertoire.
Alfalfa, please don't remind me of that scene from Snowpiercer.
There's a lot of stuff to level up in this game. So much. Basically,
well, you've played this game like forever.
I have. There is a lot here in this prequel, though. Like, a lot to do. We still earn points for arts, like in Xenoblade 1. But now the thing is, since characters have a vanguard and a rearguard position, they have 6 total, 7 arts in total to level up that your points go towards. It's a bit, it's a bit much, to put it honestly.
Says, so anyone agreed with me that a necklace of cut off ears would make that guy way more threatening than the skeleton figures?
Oh, well, it definitely would.
I'd say why stop there? Why not just, straight up just put, the eyeballs of your victims? He's like, I'll keep an eye on your family. And he holds up his own, no, really, this is your mother's eye. Like that, fucked up.
Logo. Okay. And 10 treasure troves. And then Caliberry Scorpox. Okay. So we're gonna do a couple of enemy fights just to gain some skills.
Oh my goodness. You know what would be scary? If someone was wearing a cloak of skin, that would definitely be scary. And it just screams. And every time you have to fight that enemy and you attack it, the cloaks just start screaming more. They're like, help me, I'm trapped, I'm in so much pain. And so it's just very unsettling.
This sounds similar to the house made of humans that me and Cam thought up during our Mario Sunshine stream yesterday or the day before.
Oh god.
There's a highlight of it that I put. It's kind of wild.
We say so much cursed shit. It's amazing.
You're coming with me, treasure.
The Fate Zero novels describe the details about making an organ.
Suspense is killing me.
The organ, like an instrument organ.
Yeah,
Out
I
of
got
organs. Oh god. I just want to clarify if anyone doesn't know.
The
Fun.
suspense is killing me.
I feel like an organ made out of flesh would be counterproductive. Now, an organ made out of guitars, on the other hand, might work. Or a guitar made out of organs.
Aren't we intrepid?
I feel Alfalfa, human made out of guitars. I think that's a character in Skullgirls. Or
Probably.
it's like a character in Skullgirls that is a minor character that's part of like the circus gang and
In troubled times, we help each other.
Big Band is too, but I know there's another character that literally can turn people into instruments, and she's just a person made out of a guitar or something. It was like part of I forget her name, but she's the grappler girl, and she's played by Christina V. I forget. Sarabella. Yeah. Sarabella, like in her circus, there's like some dude who has like a woman made out of guitars, and I think she's another parasite, but like she can turn he took her hands, so like he can basically turn other people into instruments, and he basically tortures people who leave that circus or who try to or like disobey or leave the circus into those instruments. So I'm just like kind of fucked up. There's some fucked up lore in Skullgirls.
That's neat.
Yeah.
I am skipping these scenes because it is just kind of a long tutorial about character skills.
Yep, Alfalfa. I know that Peacock's eyes that you think are based off the 1920s pie eyes are actually just her open eye sockets, and her actual eyes are her arms. The eyes on her arms. So it's wild. There's Skullgirls has really good body horror, as it is more evident with Eliza, who is a really fun fighter, and just her moves are just really cool to look at too. I agree, Alfalfa. Double is great in design-wise.
Oh goodness. Okay, and then they have a tutorial about side quests. Unnecessary.
I'm certain it'll be worth it in the long run.
The only downside is that, like, too bad Alex Ahad's not a good dude. But hey, he doesn't get any of the profits. Yeah. He did too. I'm just saying that, like, some of the peeps, the company was, the people who were in that company during the production of Skullgirls were probably hard to work with. I'm glad that the people in, who left Lab Zero Games were able to form their own,
Oops, wait, I shouldn't have skipped that one.
worker co-op company. That was great.
Oh, wait, okay.
In troubled times, we help each other.
The suspense is killing me.
Same here, Alfalfa. Jeez Louise, what is their new company called again? Like, I'm trying to find it. Trying to find it.
I said I'd do it, so consider it done.
Oh yeah, Future Club. I hope Future Club, it goes well for them. Yeah, thanks, Alfalfa.
This is becoming addictive.
So I got to play the game Among Us yesterday because my friend just asked me to join in, and it was really funny. I've never really played the game before or seen anything of it, so I was very confused, and of course I was chosen, the game had chosen me to be the murderer, imposter, whatever they call it, which was really funny because I was just like, I don't understand how I play the game. But somehow I won that round.
Honestly, I can totally see you getting away with it, though.
Yeah.
Like, you're so cursed, and I feel like you would, like, and like the free.
These guys should be no problem.
Basically what it was is that I kind of didn't understand I was really supposed to, like, kill people at first. So for the first minute I was like, folks, what do we do? As I, like, kind of run back and forth. And then, like, after I killed, like, the second person, I went ahead and had done the report because I saw the button was, like done, and I was like, hey, I saw the report button. What are we doing? Was basically, like, the rundown, and then someone's like, we have to, like, make the, we have to do all our tasks to win and don't die. I was like, oh, gotcha. And
So
then they voted
basically, you were
someone
kind
off.
of like,
I was
basically
truthfully
playing dumb.
lying.
yeah. You did your task properly. You killed everyone, or you, like, made sure everyone could do their tasks.
Yeah.
Alfalfa says it's actually a very common strategy to pretend you're new.
Yeah.
That definitely makes sense. Oh, I'm super excited. I want to eventually work on finishing this fan art for Chainsaw Man.
Mm-hmm.
It's so close, I can almost taste it.
Clothes get torn in battle.
Nice.
There's no way around it, really.
We both know that when your whole outfit unravels, you'll just end up wanting to borrow mine.
Cool, Benny. Yes.
Wait, hold on.
Paying off.
Did y'all just hear that conversation that they had?
What conversation?
One of the characters, Laura, which is the red-haired one, she was like, you know, sometimes your clothes get torn and that's a normal thing. You gotta deal with it. And Hayes, this brown-haired girl with the tassel thing, was like, well, you'll be running to me when you need to get a replacement outfit. And I was like, wait, what?
Knowledge is power.
Is she like implying that she heals her clothes and they get fixed? Or that she's like a seamstress?
No, they're implying that, like, Hayes will have to give up an outfit for the other character to wear.
That's an awkward conversation.
It is.
I don't look here. The ace in me is just like, is she a seamstress? Can she make clothes? Damn. But no, it's just weird horny shit.
No. Well, I think in the dialogue that they had, they mentioned they weren't. I would not say that this was a horny, like, dialogue.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just confused. It's awkward.
You doesn't understand something. Is this horny?
Yeah, pretty much. Look here, I am a sex-repulsed asexual here. You gotta give me some breaks.
Okay, let's kill 3
You gotta let me go for,
scorpions.
like, good behavior or something, you know?
Well, you're ace, so you should be acing this. It's in the name.
God. Get out of here. Go home. Get out of here.
I am
kick you out of this
home.
stream. I will kick you out of this stream with my moderator powers. Oh, are these the scorpions we can kill and then Mithra can turn into cookies?
Oh, I don't know. That's a good question. Maybe.
So then she just like covers the entire scorpion with cookie dough, but it's a lot of cookie dough.
But she hasn't mixed it yet. She just put it all together, and it's slowly settling.
God.
We're so powerful. I mean, we are, right?
You kept your power in check. Nicely done.
Fine.
You can rely on me.
I do like Hayes' design. I think it's adorable.
Yes, I think she's really pretty. How do I zoom in? Oh, what are they looking at? I think like the whole like holy tassel thing is also really interesting to me personally.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, let's move on with the story.
We're here.
Let's get a move on then.
One of these days, I'll have money to make a commercial for my A-Switch game. I've told you this before, but I want you to star in it. If you're gonna be like badly, you just get a green screen. You'll be badly like CG into like a stock photo of a town, and it'll be like your name, local cursed resident, and you just like improv your entire stuff and just go on a rant about something, and that would be like. That would be it. That's my commercial. Just cursed shit.
Alright, say goodbye to the Dragon Boy.
Why are we saying bye, Draggy Boy? Is he just gonna die? Are we just leaving his...
We're just
Are we
leaving.
leaving his... Just leaving? We're yeeting? Oh, hey, is this the island where the first Titan we land on in Xenoblade?
Yes.
Is this it?
Yep.
Yeah, it looked familiar.
Yep, and it's younger. It has like a different face like model.
So is Lore like some special lady? Because Hayes calls her Lady Lore. Is that just what Hayes does?
No, it's just what Hayes does.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, is she like the leader of the town, and they gave her the blade? Okay.
We're such saps.
Yeah, she's
I
really...
love that this.
Go ahead.
You're coming
Oh,
with
I was
me.
just gonna say, I like that the name of this. What is it? What are they called?
The Nopon?
His name was. Yeah, the Nopon. His name's just Mac Mac.
Yeah.
Cute name. But yeah, what were you gonna say about Hayes?
Yeah, I was just gonna say she just kind of calls her that. That's kind of it.
The suspense is killing me. The suspense is killing me.
Okay, that guy's level 18. Okay. You're level 11.
Becoming addictive.
Alright, follow my lead.
Oh yeah, a while ago, I actually gave Mithra her Smash Bros. Edit costume. It's actually the best item in the game for her.
Why did they edit her outfit?
To be less scandalous for the Smash Bros. Spirit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, because I noticed she was wearing leggings.
Yes, it does make her design a lot better. Like, yeah. Because, I mean, look at it. How do I zoom in? Wait.
Much more readable now that I see like the black leggings on her, because white on top of her very light skin really does not help highlight like the tailcoat of her outfit.
Yeah.
Or her hair. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, like, I don't know. I just think it looks better. They also, like, closed her, like, keyhole, like, window that she had. Which I think is good. Just unnecessary.
These guys should be no problem.
Suppose I'd better get my act together.
People think it's easy to make a good keyhole, but it actually takes a lot of nice balance, nice coordination like any other fashionable item.
Most of the time I'm just like, that's not a keyhole. They're just not wearing clothes up there.
Yeah, too.
Juicing the fruit.
Juicy juice. Juicy juice? Yeah. Juicy juice gum.
I'll give you a hand. I like the way this is going. It was
This should do nicely. Presumptuous, aren't you?
What was that now?
Easy now, guys. We're all friends here. Aren't we intrepid?
Um, Honestly, if you find the person wearing the clothing attractive, pretty much any fashion they wear would end up looking good. Yeah, I suppose.
This is becoming addictive. I think we've been spotted.
I'm sure now we'll fight better. We got this.
Ha! Got him. So they have the driver arts, which is basically when you do the topple, or sorry, the break, the topple, launch, and then smash down. Any enemy in this game that like jumps goes into a launch status, so you can just smash them. And my healer has the ability to do smash when she's summoned in the Vanguard. Which is kind of
Come on
cool.
and smash, and welcome to the class. Come on and smash. We'll break those rich ass.
These guys should be no problem.
Stay focused and we can pull this off.
I guess they have backup.
I'm feeling confident in our victory.
You read my mind.
Now we're getting into the rhythm. That's the way to do it. Please fall back.
Now
I'm feeling confident in our
Oops.
victory.
Man, right as I was gonna switch.
Is that the heal yourself? I'm feeling confident in our victory.
Shit, they're about to die. Fuck.
Quick, if they die, take their wallet and just take their money and run.
Gosh, he really just doesn't feel very much this early on.
So this is what you get, hyenas from The Lion King.
Great change.
Sold on Whirlwind, level 2. That's good.
Each day's striving brings results.
Oh jeez, that's all she does? No wonder it does so little. 7% restore when the damage is dealt. Jeez, that's really low. To a maximum of 10%. Yikes.
Aren't we intrepid?
Yeah, the base game can get broken at times. Oh,
I think we've been spotted.
there's like a character who does like multiple like hits at a time, and she does like 25% of the damage dealt her special. That basically it's a guaranteed like full heal because she does just so much like healing back. Yeah, the main problem with Hayes is that she is our only healer in the party. And she doesn't get very useful till we get a little bit later in the game when we can actually like give her equipment bonuses that will like better suit her potential, basically. So she's kind of not great, to say it kindly.
I mean, some of these characters could clearly have like a second run through of balancing them out.
Yeah, I think what it is that they tried to basically find a way to like not make them as broken, because in the base game, a lot of the blades are really broken. So I think they just overcompensated with trying to like balance them out, you know?
Magnificent.
Perfect.
I've improved measurably.
Make sure you use it for all it's worth.
More power for our cause.
Okay. Now if we continue...
Any words on the skill tree itself?
It's a lot. Just as like a quick rundown, I suppose. So we have our main party characters. We have Adam and Laura. They have their own skill system. We earn SP for this. Currently we've got 553 for Laura, 419 for Adam. Pretty simple. You can choose kind of how you build the tree. The way that this works is here you have like these spires. Basically where I'm rotating right here, this is the way, how do I say? You have to like unlock, like this one here, I've unlocked this one, it unlocks the one further out, and then of course out again, but you have to unlock like these wheels basically by using skill points. It's a little strange, and here now I unlock the second, you know, like wheel, and we'll get like more stuff as we go on. Let's give them that.
Yeah.
Now you have to do that. You gain WP, which is what I mentioned earlier, for their arts. And then aside from them, we have our blade characters. We've got currently Hayes, Jin, and Mithra. These ones here, anything that does not have the like lock on it, you have to do the associated, like, I guess, requirement to gain the skill. They'll have that white like glow once they're unlocked, but we'll have to gain affinity with our blade characters to unlock each wheel of it, and it goes outward, of course. So you'll want to keep checking the wheel, because when it tells you that a character has unlocked a skill, you have to view it in order for the skill to be registered, which is a bit strange. Then of course our blades have their own WP that they earn separately from the main party characters that we'll have to, invest in.
This should be wild.
Let's increase some of these for Mithra and Haze.
More power for me.
This will help out.
I'll keep giving it my all.
So, blades come from?
I'm stronger.
So the blades come from core crystals. We won't actually encounter any in this.
No. I mean, where do the core crystals come from? What is this?
So what are you asking? Sorry.
What are the origin of core crystals themselves?
They come from Titans, these beasts, and the smaller versions.
Alright.
This is becoming addictive.
Leanne Meadow. Counter that.
Aren't we intrepid?
Okay.
Let's get down to business.
It came together nicely.
Me mummy, have you seen her? She looks like this.
What an incredible feeling.
I fight for my friends.
Okay.
I hope we'll be able to help. You're coming with me, treasure.
Yeah, the music is really nice here. They went with a more jazzy kind of tone for this prologue, or prequel, I mean. Come on.
Aren't we intrepid?
Okay, let's just kind of keep going to advance the story.
Oh god, yeah, this track is really good. Like, I do love me some fusion jazz.
Yes, honestly, I think this theme is much better than the original, because this is a remix, of course, of the base game's Gormott, or what is this area called? I think it is Gormott. The Gormott, like, Titan.
We made it. Good stuff.
One of my favorite parts of adventuring.
Honestly, I would love to see more video games utilizing jazz and fusion soundtracks. And hip-hop.
Of course. Alright, looks like it was another gender reveal party.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Here too. Gormott's an attractive
Thank
target.
you,
but this,
thank you. I'm here all stream.
Whoever did this
Sadly, I have to
clearly
be
had
here
no
all stream.
compassion or
Listen to
respect
this.
for the people they killed.
Well, whether it was Malos or someone
I'm
else.
joking, it was a really
Either
good
way.
joke. You got
Clearly,
the...
they're all toast.
You got it.
Mithra.
Yeah, Mithra's like, I was just kind of like fucked up. She's like, well, they're all toast.
It's okay. Mother could have run
I think it
away
also
somewhere
doesn't help
safe.
that Mithra's voice actress is a little flat sometimes with her delivery.
Yeah, I get that.
Alright, I'm gonna yeet out for a brief moment to eat dinner. I'll
You're
be
gonna
back.
yeet to eat. Is that right?
Yes, I'm gonna yeet to eat.
Thank you. You are relinquished of your post. Or from your post, I mean. Yeah, I mean, I feel like as far as like Mithra's like kind of character towards it, I think it's just like a you guys die, that's like normal. I guess is like kind of the way that I interpreted it, but yeah. Well, since no one has survived the gender reveal, let me go ahead and take some of their crops. Wait, I do like your comment, 80% relatable of surprise, the gender reveal was actually plaid. That kind of made me think like, oh no, these were like some folks who were like, we're gonna do a gender reveal, but we're gonna be like woke about it. We're gonna include the color green because it's not like our say to like do the gender and all that, you know, like valid reasons, but then they still like do the whole reveal, still causing the damage. Oh yes, no, I do know what joke you're talking about. I think that's like also one of my favorites, like gender reveal, where's the new gender? That's how I felt when like what was it? When Sakurai was like no more clones, and if for the Smash Bros for Wii U and 3DS, and then he was like, but also we're gonna have Dark Pit in our game alongside Pit. That's fair. I really want to play the what is it?
Look, fresh graves over here.
The one that was on the 3DS with Pit in it. It looked really cool.
This kind soul must have dug them all.
Yes, Uprising, that's what it's called. I heard it's pretty good.
Should we maybe bury him too?
Huh? Yes, let's.
Yeah, I think it'd be interesting to see the game come out on the Switch. I feel like the biggest complaint was like it was limited to the 3DS control scheme, so that'd be cool if they gave it another go.
This. I made this for her myself. She kept all this time.
Yes. The music with its like heavy piano notes are just like sad. I think it has to do something with like her kind of like in the Anakin Skywalker kind of storyline of she was like some child slave or something like that, and she escaped, but her mother was like left behind, so this was supposed to be her like first re-encounter with her mother. So I think that's what the game was going for. Just kind of happens really fast. Hello, Alan. Welcome to the stream. No worries here. Taking a nap and all that is pretty important too. Gotta keep yourself energized. Okay. I do like that that vegetable's name was called Sumpkin. Binding, vinegar... Shoot, I know I need puzzle tree.
Surround them. Huh? Ardanian troops? Imperial Guard?
Thieving scum. Don't think you're gonna get away with your dirty deeds.
What? No! We just...
Problem, Captain?
Lady Bridget. They're brigands. Same ones who attacked the village, perhaps.
Drivers and blades. Mercenaries?
So that's Bridget.
Captain, I shall deal with these individuals. Emperor Hugo must be briefed.
Yes, ma'am. You lot, stay here and assist the Lady Bridget. Son!
Oh, I love this character, Bridget. She's one of my favorites. Her dress is so extra. And she's got like these dual swords that are actually whips. I really like her character. Alright, oh my god, I am getting like so much damage. Okay, let's all focus on these guys. Yeah, Morak from the base game has a really good design. I really like her as a character too. She's a character we'll meet, like I guess you meet in the base game, and her blade that she uses is Brigid, this blue-haired one.
Come on! That was a pretty cheap trick. Keep going like that, you'll get a reputation.
Cheap, you say? Don't be absurd. It's called tactics, look it up. But perhaps that's something a simpleton like yourself could never hope to comprehend.
A simpleton?
Your attacks scream it. Clumsy, heavy, no refinement.
I was gonna go easy on you, but now you have pissed me off!
Mithra, stop! We've got children here!
What was that? If that had actually hit me...
Oh, didn't like that, did you? I can see it on your face. Well, on that note...
Mithra!
Hayes! Understood. What? How? Is this you? What the hell? She's our enemy.
Adam plainly ordered you to stop. Or didn't you hear him? Simpleton.
Everyone's just roasting Mithra.
How extraordinary. I'd heard of a blade with the power to restrain others, but I never thought... And did she say Adam?
Honestly, it's precious.
All of you, lay down your arms.
Because I could totally see Mithra being a Karen.
Yeah.
There is no need for this.
Yeah,
We had to
80%
stop Mithra
relatable. Oh, yeah, 80% relatable. I do like Brigid's like tone. I think that's who you meant to say. She has like a nice like, yeah, I would say that's a good way to describe it, like a mid-ranged voice, rather than like some kind of like
It's
pompous,
good to see you again,
I guess,
Prince
kind
Adam.
of voice.
Please forgive the actions of my guards.
Yeah, this is Hugo or Hugo. I don't know, whatever you want to call him.
Wait, I thought it was Hugo.
Imperial
Hugo.
Majesty.
May I introduce?
No,
What?
I'm just joking.
The
It is
Emperor of
Hugo.
Moradane.
Okay, I,
Hugo
I
Ardennes.
thought like they were doing like a weird pronunciation on
Your
Hugo, and I was
Emperor?
like, like they did with
Station
Jose,
doing
and I was like,
You know,
Jose.
our stations
I
are
love
fairly
Frijilo.
similar.
or
Not that you'd ever
Holy.
know.
Thanks, I try.
I've come for the Aegis. Its actions have been felt in Morardane as well. We're currently chasing it down.
The same as us, then.
I think
But
the
coming
dubbing
here
for
yourself-
Xenoplade's
My brother
credit,
is
and that
ruling
they
in my
do
absence.
have a lot more voice
I
range
see.
for its female
And
cast.
so you brought Brigid and
Yeah.
Gian.
Like especially
Those
with
two are the crown jewels of the Ardanian forces. Wielding them
Cat
on the front
Girl. I love
lines
her
is the
so
duty
much.
of he who has the
Moira?
throne.
Indeed.
No.
Nia.
That ought to have been my older brother.
Nia, yeah, Nia's great,
But
and
he
I
didn't
love
have the
her
potential
heavy
to become a
Welsh
driver.
accent. It's so cute.
And
I love
now,
it.
here
Yeah,
you are,
thanks, Alfalfa. Nia.
bonded with both of them.
The Special Inquisitor is under my brother's direct command.
Oh.
Should I fall in battle, he has his orders to retrieve the core crystals.
That sounds cold.
That's how it goes with matters of state.
And yet, it works out well for me. I have always wanted to put myself on the line for our people. And I never enjoyed wielding authority in the first place.
I'm kind of tired of like these kings just want to be people too. Please understand them.
If Prince Zetar knew, there would be consequences.
Wait, who are people too?
Kings, like royalty
You two
of the
will
monarch.
see eye to eye.
Ah, yes.
You know, like that
So
anime
please.
trope.
Ah, yes.
Ruling is,
So they go,
frankly, it's
please
a scary
understand.
thought.
Feels
Just imagine
pity the
becoming
poor
someone
monarchs
you
when they
don't
are
recognize.
guillotined.
Never knowing who's looking back at you in the mirror.
God, the amount of
Prince
TV
Adam,
dramas we have of just glorifying the
happy
rich
if you
and
called
trying
me
to like
Hugo, like
humanize
old
them
times.
for doing a shoddy job of
I
running
will,
their
Big
country
Hugo, but only if you call me Adam in return.
is a lot.
Yeah.
Well, it would be beneficial to share our findings, but perhaps elsewhere might be better.
How about your Majesty's flagship?
Indeed.
Flagship.
Is something the matter, Lady Laura?
I'm just not very good in that kind of stuffy environment.
Well, you're not alone there. That's the worst.
Right? I think I'll sit this particular venture out.
Yeah, I'm out too.
Oh, no, you don't.
Wait a minute. Is that her?
Yes, this is Mithra.
He's like, yes,
one
this
of
is the Karen.
Mm.
Foretold in the
Your account
prophecies.
would be valuable as well,
She,
Laura.
her abilities
Everything
to
I've
speak
seen
with
or
the
heard,
manager are
Jin will know
intense.
as well.
No one is left alive.
Yes, that's true.
Not even the
Please,
manager.
Would you go instead of me, please?
Is she Karen or is she Becky vibes?
Of course. I will do as you wish.
If like she aged
Thank
a
you
little bit more,
kindly.
I'd say she's a Karen. I think she's like the young white, like
Well
or at
then,
least
shall we?
very privileged, like college student that's shitty. That's the vibes
Yeah.
Miri gets, yeah.
We
Okay.
never turn a blind eye to people in need.
Like Bridget's outfit, I'm fine with the keyhole because like it's better designed. Is the thing?
Yeah. I just like the idea of like giant, like ruffled, like dress on the ends, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, also like her skin highlights and stands out with the collar versus Mithra's white blends with her skin, so it's like there is contrast with her skin and the fabric she is wearing, along with her hair. That helps frame it all nice. Oh, damn it, you beat me to it! I was gonna ban him!
Then you'd better hurry, because you're losing your mod powers. I'm joking. Thanks, Alfalfa. This is the point where I've become a big streamer. Not the people engaging in my content, but by the number of bots I have to ban.
Yeah.
Sorry, what were we saying?
Something about Bridget?
Yeah, she's good. That's just all I'll say. She's a very good character, pretty well fleshed out, at least in the base adventure. So it's kind of neat to have her for the prequel here too.
She's an old blade too.
This is becoming addictive.
Yes, because the blades don't age.
And like she had
Aren't we interested?
because she's like
You're cutting
a
out a bit.
royalty one. She has. Oh dear.
You're good now. Or at least it
Okay.
sounds.
My internet's been a little wonky.
Oh, yeah. 80% relatable. It does get into sometimes of that same, problem of blades don't age. Not really. It doesn't do the whole I'm 1,000, but I have the body of a 5-year-old. It doesn't really do that. There will be a couple I guess younger blade characters that you can unlock in the gachas. Yeah, technically Mithra is kind of the old character because she's the only one that's still kind of around in the base game. But it is basically the idea that your human character, if you do get a human character, there are non-human ones as well, will kind of stay their same 20-some or 30-some year age for your lifespan, basically.
Okay, so we could walk up to Mithra, Unicare, and be like, okay, Bloomer. Oh, we absolutely understand 8% relatable that the whole trope of body of a 5-year-old scenario is definitely creepy.
Yeah, no, I knew exactly what you were inquiring about, because it's a thing that I really do not like. I think it's very gross, and it just kind of helps normalize really, I guess pedophilic ideology,
Yeah, it does.
So it's that you can this 5-year-old because in reality they're a billion,
They're mentally an adult.
I kind of have a problem with one of the characters in Xenoblade 1 who's kind of like that.
Oh, do I know which one this is?
They are a main party member. It's not super bad, but also
is it?
It's
I think I know which one it is.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. Oh yeah, in this part of the game, they want you to go do this main story quest, and leave Laura and Hayes behind. But honestly, don't do it. Just basically request for them to join you in the party and then go to the objective point. So you can basically have extra manpower to say for the boss fight.
Nice. So I think making a young, very, very young immortal is a coward's move, and first off, it's gross, but also give us elves and kind of cool-looking old grandma that's really kick-ass because she's immortal. Honestly, I think that's a better character and character design, to make and deal with immortal characters. Because let's be real, an immortal child, if a character is immortally a child forever, they'd be Peter Pan. And let's be real, Peter Pan is the most annoying person ever.
And a kidnapper.
The horrors of immortal children is actually terrible.
Yeah.
He's a kidnapper who kidnapped all those furries. He kidnapped all the baby furries. He's like, hey, join me. You don't belong here, but I will take you to a place where you will feel like you belong. I think like a really good depiction of like immortal people that are like the thing of like characters that are immortal children is Land of the Lustrous. That's like a really good like introspection of what happens if you're immortal, if you're a child forever, or you're like, you know, you look like a child or you behave like a child for the rest of life and your society treats you like a child for the rest of your life. Like I think Land of the Lustrous has a very interesting understanding of like, no, this is actually really fucked up if like you never truly emotionally mature even though you've lived for 1,000 years and like realistically it's interesting. Like I think that's what makes it even more like disturbing about the idea of like the immortal child that's 1,000 years old is that like they still act like they're infantilized, but like they're still, but somehow they have quote unquote maturity when it's like I don't buy it. I don't buy it that if you're mortally a child forever and you somehow have maturity that you choose to like be a kid without there being an obvious like benefit from it, but like it's just gross. But like the implications of that benefit tend to be like gross. So like no. I just yeah. I hate the trope. Oh, it's really good too. 80% relatable. I know which episode you're talking about. It's all right.
Hey.
It would seem I have much left to learn.
I agree with you, Alpha. Like, the concept of those characters, like, aren't utilized for actual dramatical effect.
More to add to my repertoire.
Oh yeah, for sure. Need more health for you. My tank died twice in that battle.
This is where we say Hugo's not a good tank.
He's not. Like, no.
There is still much experience to gain.
Morag is very good though. Like from base Xenoblade. She's basically done bad from the first game. That was basically how she works. But yeah.
And you're absolutely gonna love the epilogue for Xenoblade. The first one, right?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah. I want like a cute tank character that's like super like really fluffy that wears like that has like Hime Lolita clothing or something like that, and they're like, I'm a tank. Get ready to fire up. She's like, I got your back. Like I think that's the cutest dynamic. I agree with you, Alfalfa. Oh my god, what if like I have a good idea of like there's like this very Lolita goth like Hime like kind of princessy looking character, and she uses like her parasol as like a shield like Peach does, or she uses a mirror to reflect stuff, or like she just stands in there and takes it all like a true powerhouse. Just a powerful move, just a power move. Oh, what if we had like buff wizards too, where they don't even land a single like physical hit. They just love like working out, but they're like, no, I don't really like doing hand-to-hand combat, but I love magic. But they have fun working out, you know.
Strength can't be earned through sheer force.
I'm sorry, I'm not paying attention fully. I was just setting up the skill trees, or buffing the characters, I mean.
Tempered by discipline.
Exactly, Alfalfa. I'm glad you understand. They work out for their health and self-confidence. I was just saying that, like, what if, you know, the archetypes of, like, classes get their designs kind of invert them? Like, there's a buff wizard that just does not land a single hit, but they just work out for fun. They just like to work out and have a nice, strong body.
Yeah, gotcha.
It's okay, Alpha. Alpha, I'm never gonna touch Fate, because it's not really my cup of tea.
Okay, that should actually get Hugo to be better.
Be good? Alright.
Better?
Better! Okay, so not even good. Dear. Oh, yes. And then let the DPS is just like a good look with invert DPS design. Like, I feel like the DPS gets a lot of variety in design, more so because, you know, everyone wants to be DPS.
That's basically the way to win in this game.
Just face tank and everything?
No, just to do as much damage as you can.
Oh, okay. What if Xenoblade, what if this Xenoblade prequel had a laugh track like in Seinfeld?
What if it had a whip crack sound like Johnny Test?
Had to remind me of that cartoon series, did ya?
Yeah, because it's getting rebooted. Please don't look into this show because it is not a good show.
Yeah, look into like the Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack, which is just a creepypasta come to life.
Basically.
Every time I was like walking into an episode of Flapjack, like, oh my god, this is like. I just recently read the creepypasta Candle Cove, and I'm like, this sounds like Flapjack. Like, this is just Flapjack. Anyway, in this house, we stand Chowder, Jimmy Neutron, and I don't know what's another cartoon you like?
Chowder's pretty good, even though it has the weird like nipple fetish.
Dude, you gotta bring that up every time, do ya?
I do. It was really noticeable.
I try to repress it in my deepest, darkest memories.
Should I send you a picture of Chowder? I'm joking.
Interesting thing you've got there.
I'm not. I already have thick butt Jake.
Malice enough.
It's all right.
Oh no, it's the Dark Elves.
It's Chad.
Sacred treasure, the
From
Aegis.
accounting?
It is said to be the embodiment of the architect's light.
He's like, what are you doing here? And he's all like, well, I just came here to talk about your tax filing here. It says you're trying to file a return for a Ouija board.
Have a good night, Alfalfa. No worries. Gotta do your classes. The stream's only gonna go on for like another half hour anyway, so you're not really gonna miss much anyway. But yeah, have a good night. Good luck with your classes.
You believe yourself so strong?
You know what? This dude supposedly being the villain has one of the most bellicose
Your
designs,
situation
though.
doesn't look good. Boltrick
Yeah.
is not going to let it go. And you can't hide behind the Praetor forever.
That has nothing to do with you.
If that were true, you wouldn't be here.
Like, he looks so bland. Like, nothing about him just stands out. Like, this elf twink has a much more interesting design than the villain dude that we just saw.
What is this place?
It's a very tasty secret. Formerly known only to the Praetor and me. The essence of our Judician forebears, originally salvaged from the bottom of the Cloud Sea. Some of it may hail from the fabled land of Moritha.
Moritha?
Look. This here
Don't you just
display
love
is a
the
diagram
trope
what
of
human
an
cells
evil
are made
race
of.
of people all having dark
And then this one
skin?
here is a
Don't you just
blade.
love the colorism?
Astonishingly alike.
Of course.
Yeah, it doesn't help that this game does not do good cell shading on the darker tones.
Too shocking. But this.
It's the same, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just wait.
That's honestly been my biggest problem with, like, the whole concept of the dark elves. And people try to fix it by making them pasty white or something.
Core
crystal. Yeah.
Exactly. A blade's core crystal contains.
Yeah, the party's pretty pale. That's kind of it.
It also records schematics describing
It's your typical kind of beauty standards in East Asia, as we'd say.
Contain detailed information.
Yeah,
of all
they just
living
like.
creatures.
I would just say they did their job with trying to get the cell shading, like kind of anime style, to work on like those paler tones, but then they did not put any effort into the darker tones.
Particular piece.
I mean, give Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild credit for actually making the
from the
not Gora, but like the tribe of like lady Amazonians.
This is just what you were after. I wish to investigate this.
Like, they have pretty decent shading for them, so.
Yeah, for sure. The Gerudo.
Yes, the
yeah.
Gerudo. Thank you, 80% relatable. I can't words today. I'm just forgetting concepts of world building. I'll be like, what is this? Who is that?
Remember how, like, Ocarina of Time is like, yes, but Ganondorf hails from the race of brown people. I don't know, I always thought that was, like, weird. Yeah, no, they're still treated as, like, an entirely separate race from the regular people, hence why they're called the Gerudo.
Yeah.
It's got some problems there.
Yeah.
I think we've done what's expected of us.
Oh, I like that line. I think we've done what's expected of us. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, absolutely, 80% relatable. You have the Gerudo and the Hylians, and none of the Hylians are like darker skin, and that is a problem. Also, let's not even get started on the fact that in Wind Waker and the Wind Waker series that like Tetra gets whitewashed when she's Zelda.
Yeah, it's really bad. I hate how, like, Tetra goes from, like, I will be a good, like, female character with, character, and all that, and then it's like, oh, you're Zelda, and she's like, oh, I must be a frail princess trope.
And like, I'm pretty certain we can understand she's Zelda if she just wore the outfit and didn't, you know, lighten her skin like that. Like it's
Yeah.
They did that. They chose to do that. Absolutely 80% relatable. Let Tetra be bound, for fuck's sakes. It's sad.
Right.
Video
So
games
it was the
has a
Cian
terrible
forces that
history
ravaged
of
this
just not
area.
being able to light
Yes.
people of color
Many
and darker
troops
skinned
remained here with
characters,
no orders
and just
after
has an
Malos
overall
sacked their
problem with
homeland.
race.
We're doing
Mhm.
our best to disarm them, but well,
Also, Zelda is the only one in Breath of the Wild that has like
sadly it's happened more than once.
that has like leggings.
The powers that be bicker among themselves, ignoring the larger danger.
Like the fabric?
Yeah.
And right now,
That is true.
the one thing we cannot afford.
Which is just funny to me because, like, of course, you know, they're in the past, but whatever. I'm not going to think about it much. But yes,
but let's-
80% relatable. In this video essay, I will.
How has Torna been feeling?
That's a big mood.
I'd like to tell you
Remember
that the
when in
people
Black and
bask
White
in the
they're like,
peace of
hey,
His
we got,
Majesty's rule.
or in Pokemon Black and White they're like, hey,
But
we
I'm
got
afraid that
black
would be a lie.
people in this video game.
But
Same
guess
as-
And
what?
they're all
They're all basketball players,
Torna has
or
not
hip hop
escaped
dancers.
Malos's rampage unscathed.
Is that so?
You only
Allow
got
me
that
to offer
one
you the Imperial
archaeologist,
Army's assistance in this
Lenora,
time of
and Iris.
Don't worry about
And that's
it.
it.
This is exactly the reason why Indol entrusted her to me.
I think that's questionable because Japan, I think, does have some diversity and like there are
so
darker
you
skinned people
came.
in Japan. It's just like there are beauty standards
future
that
king
there's
of
colorism
Torna.
in their beauty standards, though.
I'm glad I
Obviously.
thought to say
Yeah,
that.
I wouldn't say that it's a situation
King,
of like
don't joke
Japan
about it.
not
Rumors like
having
that could cause trouble
non-paled
at
people,
I am merely a
because there are
They do.
No
like
such
dark-skinned, like, you know, Japanese people that
My quest
live
is
there.
today, but tomorrow-
It's just like a lot of colorism.
Yeah, in the same way here in
core's
in
color
the U.S.,
is
we're like
different.
in our media, we
And
tend
she's
to
a
only
woman,
highlight
too.
like lighter skinned people, so that's an issue
Quite
too.
lovely indeed. Malos was all
Colorism be
brute
bad,
strength.
y'all.
You worry?
No, quite the contrary. Everybody
This
knows
guy,
the blade
okay, so this like
is
elf,
liberation
this
from
elf
power.
man, I don't know what the race of people are called,
You
but they're
could be
basically
the
just the dark
heroine of
elves.
our
Let's be real,
resistance.
they're that trope.
No, I won't be anyone's anything.
That's fine now.
He looks like he's a newsboy.
only
Like
one
he's
thing
like,
to ask
extra,
of you.
extra, you want your paper here? Because
He's like, breaking
looks like a
news.
newsboy hat.
He's like, breaking
Race
news.
Malos,
There is no
face
news on Bayonetta 3. Thank you for tuning in.
I really want to know what Bayonetta 3 is gonna be like.
So that's
Yeah.
why the returning hero.
Because I know they did that whole
Borderlands is
trailer
really
of
just-
Bayonetta getting eviscerated,
Never
but like,
before has a blade
what they
broken
gonna
free and
do?
rampaged like this. I can see why Indol would prefer to keep it
Oh,
quiet.
is there
I don't
supposed to be
know, I
mirror
didn't know there
They're
was-
news?
even
Yes.
routing support to the militia through Argentum for deniability.
and then towards you.
Yes, there is.
I
It
just
like
don't
was
think so.
released. I think.
Surely, if you
Wasn't it
defeat
released like
Malos,
3 years
the cover
ago?
will be blown.
Indeed.
Like
We
the
will
same
release
time as the Metroid Prime
When
4
we're done,
trailer?
I'll just plow my fields in peace.
That game is like
Your
gonna
Majesty,
come out at the tail
Some
end
our
of the
troops
Switch's
have
life.
returned to base, but
Is
Oh my
something wrong?
goodness, you're right. Okay, yeah, it was
they're all
released
reporting
3 years ago.
something strange.
Yeah.
A marauding group of routed mercenaries.
Basically.
Trying to avoid any attention.
Just remnants, That is strange.
Yeah, that
There's
was
not much around
basically
here
it.
for them in the way of paid work or opportunities.
I wouldn't
Okay,
go as far as to
Alan.
say that Bayonetta
Majesty
3 is
commanded,
like
our men
Half-Life
did not
3,
engage.
because Bayonetta 3 actually
We confirmed
was
their bearing,
announced.
then withdrew.
And
Also,
they going?
like,
The village outskirts.
the people, the developers
But
still
why
make
there?
games.
Yeah.
There's nothing but graveyards.
Platinum Games is chugging along really nice.
Oh no.
At first, I thought to take it. But I'd made it for her, and I'd like her to keep it forever.
So, the bitch is dead.
I mean, it might have been the whole
Shine.
fact of like
I have
Kamiya,
a
I think,
soft
was
spot
working
for
on
her.
Devil May Cry 5 that held back the production of Bayonetta 3, maybe.
I don't think he worked on that game.
You might be right. I don't know shit.
Yeah, he only did like the second one or
Change
something.
from a tiny kid trying not to piss herself in fear.
You're... No!
Or was it the first one? I don't know.
Oh yeah, he just worked on the first one. Alrighty.
God.
You remember me? How touching.
A face that ugly, I couldn't forget. Trust me, I tried.
Hey, he's the Japanese voice of Godot, Kamiya.
Yeah.
What do you want?
I
Not
did
that I
not know
can't
that.
imagine.
Damn, he got the good one. He
here
got
to
the
take
good.
back
They
what's
gave him the
mine,
prime
kid.
meat, dude.
But before that, I'll take a bit of time to express
Yes,
my
he voices
gratitude
Godot
to
in the Japanese version of Phoenix Wright.
Yeah, just the Japanese one.
Quick. Then I'll make that blade watch as I cut you into little sticky chunks, just to make sure the last thing he feels is complete despair.
Hooray! We're gonna, like, show
hold them
this
up.
person's a villain
You get to the others
because they have a
No use.
prosthetic.
Hayes, he knew about you. He
Totally
brought
not
no blades,
ableist or
just more
anything.
mercs.
Exactly. Don't worry. I'm gonna treat you real good before I get to the cutting.
Yeah, I've been just... Yeah. There's a lot of problems in video games. Indeed, indeed they were 80% relatable.
I mean, yes, that is true.
When I make it big somehow in the video game industry, you can quote me on that. I'll be like, yep, could be my quote. There's a lot of problems in video games. So 80% relatable. I hope you're having fun with Hades. I've been enjoying your streams. You are really good at playing the game, and it's been very fun watching you play it. I just want to give a nice shout out to ya.
Oh, I just realized this is a level 20 man.
Wait, what level are... Oh, you're 16. Oof. Yeah, I remembered playing this game where it's like, the gap in like your levels kind of does hit hard.
Oh yeah, no, the numbers are really important.
I was like, oh, I'm level, like, I think...
Remember when you fought Bridget and it took 3 times before I was like, no, you need to go buy accessories and level up at least 2 levels. And then boom,
And
she
then
went
I
down
did
easy.
Yep. Oh god.
He's evil because he also has a receding hairline.
My lady, you have to go.
It's alright.
God, that too.
Remember, balding people are evil.
Ugly people are evil. Just Oh, 80% relatable. I did a shout out and just wanted to say I greatly enjoyed your streams of Hades, and you're really good at the game, or at least I had a lot of fun watching you play Hades, and it was really nice to watch you play it. So I just want to give a nice shout out.
Also, thanks for clipping. I appreciate that.
Enough. What's next then? Right leg? Or the left? Or how about...
Say, you're also awfully really sweet. Oh my goodness, let me see this.
Enough. That's enough, Jin. Just leave him. For my sake.
Love Hugo's little white gloves. Like, he looks like he's pointing, like, I want that for Christmas. Like a little, like, rich kid picking out dinner,
He's
supper.
just like, I want that skyscraper. Buy it now, Dad.
I didn't want to end it here. He might deserve it, but he did take care of my mother, so... Let's go back. I suppose I can bring myself to step foot on this flagship after all.
I also just want to give another reminder that Laura's voice is awesome, and I do love the vocal range she has.
Oh, yes. Her range. She's a really good voice actress.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill them! Every last one of them!
Dude, take a chill pill. Get a Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry.
Huh? The hell are you?
You know what's my favorite inversion of the trope, where like the super secret ultimate move is just like there is none, or like it's just something so basic.
Yeah.
I think it's... What if like what if like the super secret ultimate move was just dabbing?
Like in A Hat in Time. I mean, it's a mod, but it's still funny to just like do. They have a mod, and they also have one where like you can put this emote on her of her drinking a little Starbucks cup, and it's and she does like the little peace sign as she sips in it. It's cute.
So cute.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you'd ever want to stream Hat in Time?
I would like to, but I don't think it would be possible. I think my PC would struggle to play A Hat in Time and do OBS at the same time. So,
darn.
Yeah. I'm like tempted to get like the Switch version because that one does have both DLCs available. I just know that the Gears for Breakfast team mentioned that they are working on an Xbox and PlayStation like update to sell both of the DLCs. But that was like I think at the beginning of the year, so I know that like COVID has hit them hard in their like development process.
Yeah, making ports in general is really hard.
Yeah. I guess like if I decide to do the base game, I may just purchase it on the Switch here because I think it's only like $30 or something.
Yeah. April, that little cat boy who's clearly the main character from like Hosoke no Kuni 2?
Oh, the Nino Kuni kid?
Nino Kuni. Yeah, the
Oh,
two with the
goodness.
cat kid. He's clearly that kid. We should do Hosoke no Kuni eventually.
I do.
Well, actually, I don't know.
I do have Nino Kuni. I've played at least the first like 4 hours of it, but I actually haven't played it since. I've just been a little bit busy to take time for it. So maybe I'll just hold off and we could do like a stream just from the start, since I didn't really get that far.
Yeah, I mean, I just like looking at Studio Ghibli art, and I'm just like, this game really captures the style of like Studio Ghibli, so I just like looking at that.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know how often I'm gonna play this game. This is kind of just something that like I may choose to do when I'm probably alone in the as far as like a commentator. So I say probably not to expect this game too often, but this one's pretty short as far as like a Xenoblade Adventure. It's only like 10 hours or so long, so like 100%.
Still long.
It is. It's as long as like Code Veronica.
Oh goodness, that was longer than I expected.
I forget how long that game is.
That game was a trip.
It is. It's something.
I feel tempted to like do an AMV of every time we touch for those Ashford twins.
Oh no.
I got Premiere Pro legally. I can do it.
Well, I'll give you props for that. Well, yeah. This is gonna be the end of the stream today. Thanks everyone for coming over. I appreciate the hangout here. I'd go a little bit longer, but I do have to work kind of early tomorrow morning. Yeah, thanks 80% Relatable. It's been a while since I've seen you in one of my streams, but of course, just thanks for coming, and hopefully, if I'm not too busy with work, I may catch your next stream tomorrow if you still are planning to. Yeah, and also
stay safe,
thanks,
everybody.
Yeah, and then also thanks, Alan, for also kind of hanging out with us in the previous stream as well. Other than that, no need to apologize, 80% Relatable. It's cool. Yeah, just other than that, everyone have a good rest of your night here. Take care. Bye.